Today I'm going to be showing the people who have sent me emails and wanted me to show them some of the embroidery work that I do. And so this is going to be a video. It's not a how-to embroidery, it's how I embroidery to fulfill my customers' orders, and so that you can see the quality and detail that's involved. So I've got a 40 by 60 what we call our throws, and they're made by Gildan, and it's just a sweatshirt material. And I buy these in big lots, and then I stitch them, customize them, and then I put them up on the website. And we do these for companies with logos that are doing retirement gifts. We do these for a police and fire department. I've also given several away for when police and firemen run upon a situation where they need blankets, and we customize them with different things to help, you know, encourage and give love to those who are in need. But we do sell them, and they're great gifts. Our main customers for these types of throws are going to be sororities and any kind of athletics or schools that want to do gifts, teachers appreciation gifts. I mean, the sky's the limit. And at Christmas time we do a lot of blankets, so I'm going to show you how we do it. So I've got the blanket here. I'm going to put that aside because I have to prep the hoop. And what I've got here is a piece of tearaway in the embroidery world. This is just a backing that needs to go on the back of this so that the stitches will hold on to the thread. You know, the stitches will hold on to the blanket. And these hoops are fairly old, and they're used a lot, so please don't think these are dirty. They're not dirty. They're just full of lint from other projects that I've worked on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that the backing is in the hoop. I don't hoop blankets if I don't have to hoop them, because it leaves marks that are kind of tough, and it requires a lot more work to get the creases out before I ship the items. So you got to have a little pressure on this. And then what I'm going to do is just take off the excess. You don't need this excess, and it will get in the way of the machine doing a lot of the work. I'm just going to take all that away so it looks really clean. And so what we have here is just the hoop and the backing. It's just, you know, should be really straight and taut and not loose. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray it with some, this is just a really wonderful spray. It's 505. It's just a temporary fabric adhesive, and it washes away in the washing machine, but it'll keep these blankets on the hoop without making them fall off or slip or anything like that. So I'm going to hold it up. And then what I'm going to do is this blanket, this particular design is on, most of the throws that we do, the designs are not in the middle of the blanket, they're on the corners. So I'm going to find a good corner to put this on, and I always avoid the one with the care label, just because people like to know how to wash, etc., etc. This isn't my regular work table, but it was the table that was easiest for showing this video. I have a little active do not disturb thing over here, and it just went off because I touched it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that my corner is in the corner of the, I've got a little mark here. You may not be able to see it, but it's a little indentation where it shows me the middle of my hoop. And I'm going to make sure that my corner is here in the middle of this. And I'm going to press this down so that it's really, really taut. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin it, so it just gives me some extra security that, you know, this is not going to slip around. pin here, and then I'm going to put another pin on the edges. And then I'm going to take another pin and put another pin on the other side. And then I'm going to put a pin that's going to be on the top up here, just to make sure that, you know, it doesn't slip this way. So I'm just going to lift it up so I can get my pin in there real well. Now this is going to be a pretty large graphic that I have on here. It's a school mascot. So it's going to be sitting in the corner going, you know, perpendicular this way, horizontal or lateral. It's going to be going this way up and down on the corners. And so I'm going to be putting my hoop in this way into the machine, and so this is going to be in the front next to my waistline, because that's how I kind of judge how things are going to go. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go set up the camera next to my embroidery machine so you can see it actually, me getting it ready to stitch out. So we'll be back. Okay everyone, I've got my hoop set on my machine, and I've got it completely threaded, and I've used the camera feature on, I'm using a Baby Lock Enterprise, and I've used the camera feature to find my center of my graphic. And the graphic is unique. It really doesn't have a center, but it's going to be kind of off kilter a little bit, because it's going to be animals, and they're stacked on top of each other, or they're standing on each other, and so it's going to need to be sort of catty-wonka. Anyway, so this particular embroidery is going to take probably, it says 81 minutes, but it could take an hour and a half, depending on how many stops along the way, if the thread messes up, if my bobbin runs out, or anything like that. To stop this from happening in the time frame, I'll go ahead and tape the first few sets of stitches, and then I'll show you the last half of the stitches, and then I'll take it apart and break it down, and we'll show you the finished product. Otherwise this video would be extremely long. So let's get started. We're gonna go ahead and do the little ears and their little tongues, and I've got it in a very light pink on this royal blue, so it's gonna really pop off. Gonna go ahead and start the machine, and it will get kind of loud, so if you want to mute your video, feel free to do so. The longest part is really the setup. graphic is complete, and it's really cute. It has some little raccoons that are stacked upon each other, and what I'll go through here and do is I'll clip off what we call the jump stitches, and there's very few jump stitches on this graphic, and it's ready pretty much for our customer. We even have room, if they wanted to personalize it, to put text here, or across the top. So we do lots of custom work, and pretty much if you send an image to us, we can digitize it and turn it into stitches. So we've got some trim work to do here on the backing, and this is called tear away, so it easily tears away, and so it looks real professional. There's no there's none of that yucky homemade looking, you know, backing that's squared off. And I'm just going to trim it up. And you would wash this. I always suggest everything that, you know, we touch to be hand washed and low heat dried on the first wash. And it's ready for sale or ready to be delivered to our customer. So these are very large blankets. They're oversized. They're not a cheap filling blanket. They're very thick. They feel just like a sweatshirt that you probably have in your closet. Just trimming all the threads off of here so that they don't itch anybody or pull on anything. So, and then I'll get a rolly lint brush and clean that up. But these are really cute blankets that, you know, anybody would be proud to have, even as a beautiful little baby gift or school. This is for a school mascot. Where I live, this is one of the mascots for the high school. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and you'll shop at our website at northtexastees.com. My blog is on potspansandpioneers.com, and that's how we do embroidery around here. So thanks Karen and Linda for sending me in your request and wanted to see some of my work. I also do applique, so maybe I'll do another do an applique video at another time. We've got Halloween coming, so I'll be doing lots of big fat puffy pumpkins and lots of really pretty items, kitchen towels and stuff like that to put on the website. Anyway, everybody have a great day, blessed, and give me a thumbs up and share and like, subscribe to my videos. Everybody have a great day.